All right. What's going on, y'all? This is your boy, Hammer Down 47. Checking with y'all with a video. And it's a Friday, good Friday out here. Trying to make another load before the pay week goes through. And right now, we're headed towards Colorado, Aurora, Denver area, from Lubbock, Texas, West Texas. Interesting night I had last night, and you know, I feel like I can address this here or whatever. And you know, it really, I mean, to some folks it can be a big deal, to others it can't, depending on how you wear it or whatever, right? So last night, as I'm coming into Midlands, Texas or whatever, I'm following my GPS to try to get me to my destination or whatever. And as I get off the freeway and come up to a stop sign to make a left, you know, I see an officer or whatever, and really nothing with the officer, but you know, I did see him, and it looked like he just started following me or whatever, you know, whatever. I don't care. But I am in Midland, Texas, like I've never been out here before. I don't know what to expect, right? I've been through here, but not in here. So, anyways, as I'm getting ready to come to a street that the GPS wants me to turn at, I put my signal on and I make a right. As I'm making the right, like this street right there we just passed, there comes a car, a blue car coming, speeding through, and actually swerves once he got close to me, like I was gonna hit that person or that person was gonna hit me. And I'm looking, I'm like, you know, slow down, lady. That's all I said to her, right? Now when I looked at her, I'm not gonna lie, she looked like she was all cracked out, you know what I'm saying? She was moving her mouth all weird and just like almost talking to herself and all that. And then when she ran towards me or whatever, you could hear her, or not really hear her, but you could see her like cussing me out basically, like I did something wrong. So I said, hey, slow down, lady. She said, fucking just like that, just how you hear it, whatever you interpret, that's what she said. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. I said, man, I ain't even worried about you because, you know, you doped out or whatever, you ain't even in your right mind, so whatever. So I kept it moving or whatever, right? So next morning, that was this morning, I make my load, drop it off or whatever. You know, cool people around there in Midland, I would say. And then started making my way towards Lubbock. And I get on the back road. I forgot what back road that is, but it takes you to Lubbock. Anyways, there's a vehicle basically that basically came over from the left lane into the right lane. But if you are a truck driver, I know y'all know, a lot of cars, they like to come past you and get over in your lane, but don't give you no space. They just come right over on your bumper. So, and then have the nerve to like slow down and brake check you. So for me, I said, okay, I did the same thing and got back over on this person. And I mean, I gave him some space, but I got back over, like, you're not going to just get in front of me, moving off a semi truck, and just slow me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to build my speed up. As I'm doing that, there's a car in front of me. And the car in front of me has nobody really in front of them. You know what this person does? He brakes checks me. Whole 53 footer, he just brake checked me. Don't know if I'm loaded or not. Don't even care. So I flashed my lights at him like, what are you doing? Just drives forward. I don't know why you worried about the back. Drive forward or whatever, right? So as I go around this person, he gives me the middle finger. I'm like, all right. I don't know what that was for, but I'm gonna keep it real. I just think, you know, these folks down here were being a little bit racist or whatever, and I can deal with it. You know, I'm not going here crying about it, but all I'm trying to say is, while you trying to call me a nigga or whatever, you're probably thinking that's being offensive. And like I said, depends on who you say it to. It could be, it couldn't be. Somebody like me, my skin kind of thick. So instead of me responding to you and just diving in your mouth or some shit like that, I'm just gonna talk shit back to you. You know, we can sit here and have a little bigotry match, and let's see who words hit the hardest. But we shouldn't even have to even go through all that, especially when I don't know you and you don't know me. I never seen you, you never see me. We're just passing by each other in this time of life for this quick second. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what happens, 9 times out of 10, we're probably never going to see each other again in life. You feel me? Especially if you're somebody just on the street and I'm truck driving and I'm just coming through your town, I'm probably never going to see you again unless you work at a certain store that I frequent or something like that. But we just pass. So all I'm saying is, why waste the energy of trying to insult me or whatever, and you know, having to worry about if there's going to be consequences or not, because everybody's not like me, and I don't care what side of the coin you're on. Everybody's not like me. Everybody's not going to just take that disrespect and just let you think you're getting away with something. So I don't know what it is with the people out here in the world, and we talk about everybody. There ain't no just one specific group. We talk about everybody. When semi trucks are coming through, the respect y'all give us is just like, it's obsolete. It's not there. We're just trying to get to our destination as safely as possible. And for us to go through the obstacles that we have to go through just to make it there is beyond ridiculous, especially with some of you cars, with a lot of you cars, in every single state in America. There ain't a state out here I've been to yet where everybody was on the same accord and gave some courtesy to the driver that's a truck driver, and you know, we just went on along our way. People have to beat you to the exit, so they'll race you. Well, they'll race to get past you just to go to the exit that's right there, when they could have just slowed down a little bit, got behind me, and got off. But they'd rather be a little bit more dangerous and whatnot. People are impatient when it comes to letting the truck driver get over in the fast lane to get over, to get around another slower vehicle, to go ahead and get out your way. Like, we just don't understand that. If you ain't noticed, we drive a big old truck and we cannot race you. So most of us are not trying to race you. We ain't even thinking about that. We just try to go along our merry way. That's all. You know, I need to just start calling these segments the vent, because being out here, you know, most of us, we talk to like family members and friends and stuff on the phone, but sometimes when you're talking to them and you're trying to vent about your problems that's going on out here in the trucking world, the only thing they do is revert back to what's going on with them in their world or whatnot. So it's like they're not really hearing you. So if you're taking time to watch this video right now, and listen to what I'm saying, that means you're listening to me, and I appreciate that. Because if it was the other way around, I'll take my time out to hear what you got to say, especially if we're face to face. Not to try to, compare mine to yours and see whose life is more crappier at the moment and all that good stuff, So I appreciate everybody who follows me and whatnot. I know I don't bring out content as much. It's always just some discrepancies. Like when I have good stuff, I feel like I got it on camera. It never gets recorded. And I just be like, wow, how that happened? So for the most part, like I said, I'm going to start making more content. I just want to get to making stuff that's worth making or whatever, even though I'm a truck driver. Now, here we go. Oh, okay, I thought this four-wheeler was just about to just going across that street or whatever, but we're in the country. We're about to be in New Mexico in probably about 20, 30 miles, maybe less. And then we're going to be in Colorado. So the temperature definitely dropped. It was 107 degrees out. Well, no, I'm sorry. It was 110 degrees out here just about an hour ago before I went inside the Walmart. And now it's down to 96 degrees, so it makes it a lot better, But yeah, man, I'm gonna start making more content. I just want to come up with this video just to let y'all know what's going on. Everything's all good, as y'all can see, doing what I'm doing, and we're going from there. Being out here in Texas now, one thing about it, even though it's big and all that, you act like police might not be around, you better do that speed limit and follow the law out here, or you go get caught up. Like many people I seen get pulled over yesterday was crazy. Okay, and now I'm entering Cactus, Texas. Welcome to Cactus, Texas. What's the population out here? 3,179 people. So that means, to me, that everybody should know everybody literally out here. How would y'all feel to live out in a place like this? Like, for what you see out here, this is what you get. You got open fields, very small rural community with a couple of businesses open and whatnot. And yeah, not a lot of people. I mean, that's what I see out here, It gets real hot out here in the summertime, and it gets real cold out here in the wintertime. So you're gonna get the best of both worlds out here. Let me know in the comments.